After your experience at Walmart, you transitioned to retailer Five Below. And Chris and I watched that transition with excitement because it seemed like every time we turned around, the new Five Below store was opening in our neighborhoods. So, what was that transition like? And specifically, what attracted you to this smaller, maybe retail center? Was it the growth? Was it the opportunity to drive culture even further? What brought you to Five Below?
Yeah, I mean, I I think in all my jobs, I always look at it and say, does this retailer have a reason for existing? What are the points of differentiation that the customers need? Obviously, we know what Walmart does, and this world needs Walmart. Their success is how much money they've been able to save their customer, right? That's a true attribute of Walmart that's pretty powerful. Five Below in many ways was the same thing for teens and tweens. And when I got to meet the founders who were amazing and had created this new concept, it really energized me to be a part of that. You know, at Walmart, you're on a aircraft carrier. And if you change the direction of that aircraft carrier even a half a degree in your career, that's pretty monumental. At Five Below, I saw the opportunity to really help build something from almost the basement floor, right? Now, we had just gone public. We were still a very young company, 350, 361 to be exact stores. And but I saw it as an opportunity to build hundreds, if not thousands of stores. And as you said in your opening, Chris, when I left, there was over 1,600, right? And so to really help build that culture from scratch was something I was really looking forward to, and that's what I embarked on.
If I can add, I got an opportunity to meet the founders and the board and your team in Philadelphia when I first was able to come in and kind of say, well, let's move from this. And you described it so well back then that everybody in the Philadelphia area met the founders, knew the founders, engaged with the founders. I mean, literally, there were folks that were in and out of that headquarters and they were in the field all the time. But when you're trying to extend that culture nationwide, now you've got something that needs a bit more structure and maybe even a bit more obvious and loud. And so I remember Mark and I getting on the phone with you probably 3 years, 4 years after you had gotten into Five Below, and you said, "You gotta see our Wow Town facility here in the Philadelphia headquarters." And it was the coolest thing, and again, was a physical manifestation of what you hoped leaders would build in these stores around the country. So tell us about the WowTown idea.
I'll tell you about WowTown, Chris, but at some point we got to also look backwards in time to talk about the values because unlike Walmart, Five Below didn't have written down values, right?
Honored.
And WowTown came 4 or 5 years later.
Yeah.
And the idea behind WowTown is we called our associates in the field the Wow Crew. They were the ones that had to make magic for our customers that came in, the teens and tweens, and put a smile on their face and a bounce in their step. And WowTown, our purpose was to serve the Wow Crew, right? Our purpose was to come up with ideas to make it easier for the Wow Crew, come up with events to make it fun in our stores. So we decided to brand instead of it headquarters or support center, we literally called it WowTown. And so you went into Google Maps in Philadelphia and put in WowTown, it would come up WowTown, Five Below headquarters. So we had a lot of fun building WowTown. It was an experiential headquarters, very interactive. And at the same time, it was one that intentionally built with no offices. Even my office was a cubicle. It was really meant to get us all on the same page, communicate faster, and connect the executives with everybody else. But WowTown was a really great project that I'm still proud of to this day.